What's going on, Stim Junkies? High Stim Ace here. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I just got back from a crazy weekend over in Edison, New Jersey. I was there for the 10-year anniversary of Apollon Nutrition and I think the 50-year anniversary of Apollon Gym. Really, really crazy, man. Walking into Apollon Gym is like walking into a time capsule. I felt like I was in the 70s pumping iron with Arnold and the rest of the crew there, man. What a crazy time to be alive. What an incredible experience. And I honestly was so taken aback by how chill and laid back and friendly everybody was over at Apollon Nutrition, from the founder of Apollon Nutrition, my good friend Robic, and the CEO Carolina, Masha, Josh at the front desk, and Yari, who was there as well, and everybody who's part of the team. Honestly, I was talking to these people there as if I knew them for 20 years, man, and I've barely been affiliated with Apollon for, 6-7 months, so really just a testament to the character of everybody there, and it all starts at the top, guys. If the head is strong, the rest of the body is strong as well. So really, really incredible. And I want to thank Apollon Nutrition for having me and treating me nicely. And it was just a great time overall, man. What a freaking amazing experience. But with that being said, we are back here in New York City, back in the High Stim studio. And today I figured, because I was just over at Apollon Nutrition, what better way to continue the momentum than by reviewing an iconic Apollon Nutrition product. Now, since it is the middle of the winter and spring is going to be starting up in about 2 months or so, a lot of people are transitioning over from bulking and starting to think about cutting. Now, High Stim Ace isn't a perpetual cut because I've had a lot of weight that I wanted to lose for a very, very long time. So that is a High Stim Ace issue. But this product here, on label anyway, is going to help you achieve your fat loss goals. What I'm holding here in my hands is the Apollon Nutrition Chaos Fat Burner, and this one's been around for quite a while. This is the latest iteration, and man, this one is really on another level. Now, just so you guys know, there are two types of fat burners that exist. You have the fat burners that you're going to take specifically for training, so whether it's 2 capsules or 4 capsules, you're going to pop it before you go training, and whether you're hitting the weights, cardio, or both, you're going to go and train on that type of fat burner. And then there's the other types of fat burners, what I like to call a daily use fat burner, meaning it's something you're going to take pretty much every day, usually in the morning and in the afternoon. And what that's supposed to do, besides give you a little bit of energy, maybe a little bit of appetite suppression, it's also supposed to kind of kickstart and boost your metabolism a little bit, increase the inner body thermogenesis to help turn you into a fat-burning furnace, at least in theory. So we're going to go over this label, guys, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Chaos Fat Burner from Apollon Nutrition. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so looking at the label here, we are getting 4 capsules per serving and 30 servings per container. So if you're taking this every single day, then it should last you for a little while. Now, what I like to do personally, before I even get into the label, I like splitting up the dose, because the full dose for me is a little bit too much. I like taking 2 capsules in the morning and then 2 capsules in the afternoon. And this way you are going to get the full month's worth of this. You can run it for a month and slim down a little bit. It's going to help you reduce the water weight in your body, and it's going to help you burn a little bit of fat as well, because you have some ingredients in here that are proven, and the dosages in here are crazy, because that's what Apollon Nutrition does. They overdose the crap out of everything. So even if you're a big guy like me at 6'4", you know it's going to be working for you. So we're going to start off with Mitoburn L-Biba at 500 milligrams, which is a big dose. So right off the bat, we are off to a good start. Next up, we have Taraxacum Dandelion Extract, and what that's going to do is actually remove all the excess water from your body. Well, not all of it, but it's going to help kind of dehydrate your body a little bit. So you guys want to make sure you're hydrated when you're taking a fat burner. In general, you should always be hydrated, drink a gallon a day, but up your water intake in general when you're taking one of these fat burners, because you're going to be expelling all that liquid from your body. You want to make sure you don't actually get dehydrated, but this one here is going to help, going to give you that tight look, which we're all trying to achieve here. So I like this ingredient a lot. Caffeine anhydrous comes in at 300 milligrams. That is the main and I believe only stimulant in here, which is good. 300 milligrams is not a crazy amount. But again, if I were to take this first thing in the morning at the full dose, which I have done, by the way, and then I also have my cup of coffee, which is about another 100 milligrams, I'm going to be a little bit too hopped up in the morning, and I don't want that on a work day. Again, this is meant to be taken as a daily use kind of fat burner, something that's going to help. And over a month or so, in theory, you should be dropping a little bit of fat. So you don't want to take this at the full dose. At least I don't think you guys do. Even at half a dose, you're still getting crazy dosages of all the other ingredients because, again, Apollon Nutrition likes to overdose everything that they make. InnoSlim, Panax Noto Ginseng Root, 250 milligrams, Paradoxine, Grains of Paradise Extract, 225 milligrams. Guys, if you're taking this at half a dose, which is going to bring it down to 112.5 milligrams, right? That is for half a dose. That's still about 5 times more than what other companies put their Grains of Paradise at. I swear, guys, I've ran a lot of fat burners, and most of them don't go over like 40 to 60 milligrams of Grains of Paradise. It seems to always cap off at 60 milligrams. And even then, a lot of times I see companies putting 15, 20 milligrams of Grains of Paradise. If you're not putting in at least 120, you might as well not even put it in. So even at half a dose, you're getting about 112.5, 250 for 225 rather for the entire dose. So crazy, crazy Grains of Paradise dose. And that is also going to help with metabolism and just fat digesting in general. So great ingredient to have in there. And that dose is absolutely insane. Cocobuterol, which is cocoa extract, 200 milligrams, also has some fat burning properties, also appetite suppressants. So very good dose there. Capsimax, capsicum extract, 100 milligrams. I do believe that is the red chili extract. If I'm not mistaken, I do think that's what it is. And that's, of course, going to turn your body into a furnace. It's going to increase the thermogenesis in your body and really kind of speed along your metabolism. For people like me that have crap metabolism because we're stuck with crap genetics, it's going to help, guys. Any little bit of help you can get, you should take as somebody who struggles with this kind of stuff. And lastly, we do have GBB in here at 50 milligrams. So again, guys, if you're taking this at the full dose, 50 milligrams could be a lot for some people. At 25 milligrams, half the dose, a lot more manageable. That's going to make you sweat. That's going to give you almost a stimulant-like effect, even though GBB is not technically a stimulant, but it kind of gives you that speedy effect and real alertness and sense of urgency. So take it at half a dose, guys, once again, because it's definitely better utilized that way. Before I break down my experience running the Chaos Fat Burner over the past 3 weeks, don't forget to like the video, comment below, share the channel with a fellow stim junkie or somebody who's in desperate need of a crazy good fat burner, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, there are 2 different types of fat burners. You got the daily use kind of fat burners that you're supposed to take every single day, and 2, 3, 4 weeks on it, you should notice a little bit of a difference, a couple of pounds off, you're going to feel a little lighter, metabolism is going to be more efficient and whatnot. And then you have the fat burners that you will take essentially just for training, right? So an example of that right here from Anarchy Labs, the Apollon Nutrition sister company, you have Shogun, which I did review in the past. This one's crazy. Definitely some illicit ingredients in here, okay? This is a freaking stim bomb. This is essentially a pre-workout in capsule format. I'm going to link the review down below in case you guys haven't seen it. I dropped that one like a couple of months ago. But anyway, the cool thing about Chaos is that the formula on here is almost identical to the previous Molotov V2. So I did review Molotov V2, also reviewed V3, which I think is an improvement to V2. But this here, the old version of Molotov, is a non-stim fat burner, which essentially you could stack on your pre-workouts. You could stack it with a cup of coffee, with an energy drink, whatever. Very versatile product. And Molotov in general got my top fat burner of 2024 on my top list of 2024 because of the fact that it's super versatile and stackable, and you can just use it in so many different ways, and it works. So really, you want a fat burner to work, right? On label, the Chaos is essentially the same thing as V2 of Molotov, except it has that additional 300 milligrams of caffeine. So they take it and turn it from a non-stim product into a medium stim product. 300 milligrams of caffeine is not going to kill you. But again, if you're taking it first thing in the morning when you're waking up, 300 milligrams of caffeine plus all these thermogenic ingredients, plus the GBB at 50 milligrams, which is going to amplify that caffeine, you're going to get hopped up. Okay, you're going to get really, really hopped up, even without any illicit gray area ingredients. So again, guys, take it from High Stim Ace. Take this at 2 capsules in the morning. Make sure to eat something light first to help your digestion, because you might get a little bit of heartburn if you take this on its own with water first thing in the morning. It might kind of mess up with your acid reflux. You don't want that, okay? Take it with food. Eat something light. 2 capsules in the morning. If you guys really want to push things to the next level, have a cup of coffee with it, and that's going to amplify everything and really bring things to the next level. That's a little hack from High Stim Ace, guys. Not going to charge you for that one. Just don't forget to like the video. You don't have to do anything else, guys. Just like the damn video. Show High Stim Ace some support, but this one here is very, very effective. And I like the fact that there's no illicits in here. I love the fact that there's no alpha-yo in here, because as much as I like alpha yo and Genesis and high dosages of caffeine, right? I'm High Stim Ace. I like the crazy stuff. But the problem is, if I'm going to work, I got to deal with other human beings. I got to deal with paperwork. I got to drive. I got to multitask. And the last thing I want to be is hopped up while I'm at work and antsy and jittery and going all crazy. I don't want that while I'm working, guys. I want to be focused on my job, but I also want to get a little bit of a boost of energy, a little appetite suppression, and knowing that my metabolism is working a little bit more efficiently, even if it's just 5-10%. So this here achieves just that. You're going to notice the thermogenesis. You're going to sweat a little bit, but not to the point where it's uncontrollable, right? Again, going back to the Shogun, right? This one's going to have you sweating uncontrollably. You're going to be uncomfortable on this one in the best way possible. But this one here is utilized strictly for gym training, whereas the Chaos Fat Burner from Apollon Nutrition, you could take every single day, and as long as you split the dose, you will get your full 30-day servings. You could take it, run it for a month, and as long as your diet is in check and you're not cheating regularly and you're exercising, got a good regimen, a mix of weight training and cardio, man, there's no way you can't drop a couple of pounds on this one. The thing you're going to notice more than anything is the fact that you're going to be expelling a lot of liquid from your body. And what I mean by that is you're going to be running to the bathroom a lot. So as somebody who already runs to the bathroom very frequently, this one here makes me go pee even that much more. But it is what it is, guys. Everything comes with little sacrifices. So plan ahead a little bit, okay? And you guys should be okay. If I'm driving half of the day and I manage to make it work, then you guys can make it work as well. But I really like this one. There's a mild appetite suppression that comes with it. Not a crazy one, but a mild one. And like I said, you're going to be urinating a lot and you're going to be a little bit more sweaty. You're going to feel the thermogenesis in your body. You're going to be awake and alert. The GBB works with the caffeine perfectly to give you that good sense of alertness, but without getting you stimmed up and hopped up. Another issue I have with all these high stim fat burners being taken daily, something that, let's say, has alpha yo or Genesis in it, if you're going to take that in the morning around, say, 8 o'clock, by the time it gets to like 1:30, you're going to start crashing a little bit, especially if you're working, you're on the computer, you're dealing with people, paperwork, whatever it may be, whatever your line of work is. If you're taking a high stim, semi-illicit fat burner first thing in the morning, believe me, after 5.5 hours, you will crash. And then you're going to have to take the second dose. You're going to get hopped up. And by the time you get home and you're supposed to go to the gym, you're going to be crashing for the second time and you're not going to want to train. So what the hell did you achieve? Now, when you take something like Chaos from Apollon Nutrition, there are no illicits in here. There is no alpha yo. There is no Genesis. Just proven thermogenic ingredients that help with fat loss and making your metabolism efficient, and you're getting enough caffeine and stimulation to keep you going without crashes. So I love this one. Might be my favorite fat burner to take as a daily use kind of fat burner without illicits. I love this one. It's got the High Stim Ace seal of approval. So if you guys want to pick up the Chaos Fat Burner or the Molotov Non-Stim Fat Burner, head over to ApollonNutrition.com. You guys can use my discount code ACE15, which will save you 15% off your entire order and help support this channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, if you found this video beneficial, like the video, comment below, share the channel, follow me on Instagram at High Stim Ace, and most importantly, subscribe right here on the YouTube channel. I will see you all next time for the next High Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody, and have a great week up ahead. High Stim Ace, signing off.